Hey there, Eric back again, your Learning Futurist. I'd like to talk a little bit about these blocks that are helping our kids, our students, learn the STEM fields so much, and that is Minecraft. It has been a great tool for educators to teach science, technology, coding, and many other things, so much so that Microsoft purchased Minecraft in 2014 for $2.5 billion, and I largely been very happy with the way that Microsoft have been putting Minecraft to use in their overall educational initiatives. And I'd like to applaud Microsoft again because of recent developments in the news that they are banning NFTs in conjunction with the platform. This is a surprise to a lot of people already starting to make tons of money minting NFTs, minting worlds based on blockchain technologies. And so in this video, I'm going to talk about what this means, and it's kind of a larger signal, what I see of metaverse profit models and the values of education starting to butt heads a little bit as we start moving forward. I want to talk about all these things and what this signal from Minecraft means in banning NFTs. Coming right up. All right, Minecraft and NFTs. My daughter has just gotten into Minecraft, been doing things around Minecraft for many years. I've been following some of my research colleagues doing stuff in Minecraft. It is a wonderful tool for learning, especially in digital context. And so I'm happy to see this kind of folding out the way it is, and Microsoft and Minecraft taking a more conservative approach, a more careful approach when going forward with the inclusion of blockchain technology and NFT sales. Sales, that's a key word here in the sales of NFTs. And so I'm going to go back to a blog post that Minecraft posted here. Let me pull that up so we can flip through it. It caught a lot of people off guard. Mainly, we heard from NFT Worlds, which had already started building a wallet and other ways to mint NFTs based on the technology around Minecraft and make worlds and items and things that go inside it and make them a scarce commodity. And that's what NFTs are starting to do, make artificial scarcity out of digital products. And so Minecraft looked at this, saw the trends going in it, saw a couple of other things, and wrote this blog that was released on July 20th, 2022. Now, I won't read all of it for you, but I will kind of summarize some points in it. And they say that some of the values don't align with the values going forward for Minecraft, mainly as a tool for children to learn. And that, number one, is it encourages profiteering when trying to make the digital items scarce and therefore have some sort of speculative pricing associated with it, almost like a stock market of things. And these prices can be manipulated by the platforms running them because they are largely unregulated. And so some items may be artificially propped up, or they could disappear, and that makes them unsafe. We've already seen this in many of large cryptocurrencies that were even pegged to things like the dollar disappear. And so Minecraft is taking the safe approach in saying that these technologies will no longer be able to be used and associated with Minecraft platforms and servers moving forward. The most probably special thing that get picked out of this particular blog post was that they recognize that creating NFTs based on this goes against their big value of learning and creative inclusion, as they call it. So they don't want to turn Minecraft into a world of have and have-nots. Minecraft is a world of limitless potential and creativity, and therefore they try to be very careful about how they put things forward as far as monetization through the platform. Now, they're not completely innocent in this because they also do have a large marketplace where you can buy items and skins and other things related to the game for money. But largely, it's free or through the Minecraft EDU and other platforms if you want to even have a safer environment where teachers can look over them. That comes at a kind of like a monthly cost per user, depending on what institutions and what they're paying for it. So moving forward, we have a couple of other items that are in the news with this one. So this is related to Roblox, which is, I think, one of the reasons why I think Microsoft is kind of seeing some other signals related to it and therefore taking this stance against using NFTs in Minecraft. And one of them is Roblox, which is another great place that's been recognized as a kind of entrant to the metaverse and has a large population, a large user base of young users learning how to create games, code games, and learning all types of great stuff and technology in the platform. But they also have a marketplace and free entrepreneurship element to the platform, and there are a lot of problems with child labor and other issues around making profit, making games, doing business inside of a place that's largely populated with kids, and kids are actually participating in the creation and selling of these items. Also, there's a lot of speculative market in Roblox as well. So there's almost like I have mixed feelings about this because they are actually training and giving some financial literacy to young people because they are speculating on the value of these virtual items moving towards the future. But here's my own thoughts on this as we start moving forward with this. So yes, NFTs, they have some value, but I think this is a big signal as far as being able to connect the blockchain with safety and value. One of the great things that's taunted by especially people in entrepreneurship and startups is that it's decentralized and is able to rely upon the marketplace to regulate itself. But we've seen that unregulated environment fall back and harm a lot of kind of consumer investors, a lot of normal people that are getting into these speculative environments. And children are especially vulnerable in this case. So you may want to think about separating the speculative market and a lot of interesting things about going into the future as far as the metaverse and education. How this is going to pan out is going to be especially interesting in how we're going to deploy learning environments in augmented and virtual worlds. And this is why I want to applaud Microsoft in taking this step. They're not saying they won't do NFTs in the future. They're not saying they won't kind of ban the technology forever. They do want to take a step back and make sure children are in a safe and inclusive environment. And I believe in the end, blockchain can actually help with that, but it needs to be slightly regulated. There's kind of a catch-22 with that because mostly when you have young children, we have laws around them like HIPAA and COPA and things like that. We need to make sure that certain things are children are protected, and we're already having more laws out against things like loot boxes and things like that, where you can pay money to basically gamble, and young children are finding these items to be especially addictive and things like that in games as well. So the in-game market and NFTs, separating them from the learning environments, at least for the time being, I applaud and I agree with greatly. But what do you think? What are your thoughts about this moving forward into the future? NFTs in learning metaverse could be a good thing, Possibly. I have yet to see a real value unless we find a way to make it more secure and a safer environment for the young children in these learning environments before we start implementing them. And that's why I think this move by Microsoft is a good one, and we should support them in it. All right. That's it for this one. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks.